Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, Darth Devious, bringing you another video review, and we're back with more Combiner Wars. This time we're looking at the Voyager class Optimus Prime, who is also a torso mode for Ultra Prime. There's rumors that we're getting repaints of some of these other guys, like some of the Stunticons will be repainted as Autobots to be used as limbs with Optimus. I don't know. This is what we're hearing. Well, by the time this actually goes up, Toy Fair will probably have happened, and we'll already know. But yeah, again, nice, lovely Combiner Wars packaging. He is the torso of Ultra Prime. I honestly don't like him as a torso. I did try it. It's not... I think the mold works better for Motormaster. The way I've seen the way Motormaster looks, and the way Menasor combines, it works better for that. It's nice that they gave us an Optimus Prime to put into this, but, you know. It says, the Autobot Commander has been upgraded with the power of the Combiners, giving him the ability to link with any bot to form Ultra Prime. So, yeah, if we do get Autobots as repaints of, like, the Stunticons and stuff, I'll combine them then. I'm not going to combine them with my aerial bots. It's just, they look better with Superion. They just work better with him. But you see, they changed it up. They made Dragstrip a leg, Alpha Bravo an arm. They made Skydive an arm, and Firefly an arm, a leg. Like I said, you can use anybody, anywhere on these guys. It's really cool. Now, let's get this box out of here, because you're sick of me talking about boxes. Here's Optimus Prime, and he has a big chunk of red and blue truck. Unfortunately, he needs some more paint. I am probably going to paint him up after this review. No rims. You know how I feel about that. All this is molded in nicely. These would make nice taillights. Not taillights. This bluish metallic, I actually have this color. So I'm going to fill in the rest of these windows. And I'm going to paint in these lights up here and stuff like that. I'm going to paint in the rest of these grill sections just to give them a little more oomph. He rolls real nice. He really does. He's very heavy and very hefty. And for a Voyager class figure, he is huge in robot mode. He towers over Silverbolt, which I would show you, but Silverbolt's still combined with Superion, and that's where he's staying. So there you go. I'll compare him to like Roadbuster. Roadbuster's your average, you know, Voyager size figure. Optimus here is a little larger than that. You see he's got his two guns back here, and they kind of form like a faux engine back here. It would have been nicer if they had like a little clip where they actually clipped together and formed an actual engine. That would have been cool. But they made the attempt. This gun kind of looks like his G1 rifle. It has that nice back part here, only done in silver. And this is just a little gun, and then they combine for his combined robot mode's massive gun rifle thing. That's not too bad. Enough about the guns. And like all the Combiner Wars figures, he has a simple transformation. You know, it's fairly simple and straightforward. And everything else. And you just unpeg everything. And rotate everything. And you flip that up. You flip up his butt plate and get it out of the way. Flip around his arms. Flip these down. And his arms are now backwards, and now they're not. And then the mirrors clip into the side to lock everything in. And then you get the epic head reveal, where this just flips. And there's his head. And he is just a big, beefy chunk of robot. I mean, he really is. He's a little thin in the torso, but, you know, because he's a combiner figure, you kind of get that. I don't like the ratchets in his thighs. They're not set right. Either you get them too wide or it's too narrow. There's no happy medium. I would actually like to take those apart if I could and shave them down a little bit to make it a little more, a little easier for him to stand the right way. And he's got stickers for Autobot symbols. I don't mind that. This one was kind of not put on nicely when I got it out of the package. I fixed it a little tiny bit, but not too much. Then you got the faux windows here for his chest, even though his actual windows are here on the back of his arms. You know. He's got some nice gold paint here that evokes like the Masterpiece look, and same thing here. You know, articulation, his head is on a ball joint, so he can go, Bumblebee, you suck. And stuff like that, you know. And he's got a nice stiff joint here, a ratchet here, rotation. He's got weird arms that go backwards and forwards. He's double jointed. And nothing at the wrists. Oh, and the wrist can pop up and go like this, but that's for combined mode. Yeah, and then his thighs. As I said, the ratchets are too tight in his thighs, and they don't have the right detents to be where I would like them to be. What can you do? He's still a cool figure on his own right. I mean, if you want him just to have an Optimus Prime figure, he's not bad, but he just, I don't know. He is just missing something. I think that, like I said, the mold will work better as Motormaster. It's designed for Motormaster first. They decided instead of giving us the two Combiner Commanders, they would give us Optimus because he's Optimus. You want to see him? Here he is with Roadbuster. As I said, he is very large for a Voyager class figure. Roadbuster is about the same size as Silverbolt, maybe a hair taller. You see Optimus just towers over him. Very large. Very large. His combiner mode, it is what it is. It's pretty much, you know, you want to take this apart, you know, flip his legs around. This is going to be his chest and his crotch and stuff in combined mode. His legs go sideways. His arms come up like this, and then you fold them. How did I do that? Bear with me here. I've only transformed him into torso mode once, and it's not the best, in my opinion. I did have him combined with the aerial bots once, and I really didn't like it. His combiner head is floppy. He does have like a faux matrix plugged in there. You can see here the ports where that little car dude, I can't remember his name, is going to peg in for Menasor to fill this in. On Ultra Prime, you're supposed to leave it like that. I know I had this where this was, yeah, there we go, like that. And it tabs in. It actually has a tab. Tabs in a little bit. Like that. Unfortunately, his shoulders end up being way far behind his head and everything else. Come on, tab in. They're supposed to lock in. There is a tab right there. There we go. Come on. It does not want to go. Yeah. His legs, basically, Yeah. Click them out like this, and then these are supposed to come up. Oh my god. See, this is the kind of stuff I don't like. Hasbro's quality control on some of these things is questionable. Now there's a slot here. It's supposed to peg into this tab, so you have to get the leg lined up at the right angle so that tabs in. But it, unfortunately, with the way the ratchets work, it kind of doesn't do what it's supposed to do. You see? It's either going to be too wide or it's going to be too narrow. So I actually untab this and just put his legs where they're supposed to be. And this comes down. That's his torso mode. And then, you know, you can see he's got the same ports that Silverbolt does with the springs. And you can imagine just plugging in the limbs. Blah, blah, blah. He's going to be a tall robot. Yeah. I found if you take his hands, because they're upside down here, if you want to hide his hands nicely, take these guns and put them up here. And then you can just use something else for a weapon for him. I mean, really. Combiners have the standard, you know, 5mm peg holes, so you can just use any gun you got. So, yeah. And like I said, this head, it's got a gap here, if you can see here. There's a gap. It kind of floats. If you put it farther back, it kind of wants to fall back. And really, you want it farther back because of where the shoulders are. But, yeah, it kind of gets floppy when you put it back there. I found it actually holds better when it's forward. But then when it's forward, it's too far forward to the arms. Hopefully, on Menasor, we don't have this issue. We'll find out. Yeah. So, yeah, that's Prime. That's his torso mode for Ultra Prime. I probably won't use it unless we get actual Autobots that will form his limbs. Until then, he's going to stay as a robot or a truck. I haven't decided yet. So that's it. So if you really want him, get him. Because, you know, as an actual Voyager class figure, he's not bad. Combiner mode, little lacking. Otherwise, he's pretty cool. That's my opinion. You guys be good. I will not combine this monstrosity and send him after you, because even I have a heart at times. Later.